Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. What makes Sitting on the Dock of the Bay such a great tune and so memorable to our ears is the chord progression, especially the first two chords, which you don't hear a lot. These first two chords in many pop songs, we're in the key of G, 0, 2, 3, 2. G major chord there. We're in the key of G. And the second chord is a B chord. And I've tested this theory with many different groups of ukulele players. I'll say, can anybody tell me what song this is? And most of the time people will say, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. It's just so memorable. And it's that 1 to 3. As you can see from our circle up here, the 1 chord is G and the 3, G, A, B, is B. Normally it's a B minor in the scheme of G major chords, but this is a B major chord. That's what makes it so powerful. In fact, every chord in this song is a major chord. That's another reason why it sticks out so memorably to our ears. So let's play a little bit of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, hear how it sounds. And there is a suggested strumming pattern in the written material of the article. My strumming pattern might not exactly match that because my ears tend to lead my strumming hand. So there are basically 3 elements to the way I strum a tune. You can drop down with a thumb and get a big full chord, especially on a chord change. The downstroke is a harsher stroke because of the nail striking downward on the strings. And then the upstroke with the pad, as you can hear, is much lighter than the downstroke. So I put that all into consideration when I'm playing a song and playing the rhythm and trying to bring out the melody with my strumming also. So here we are, key of G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. I just want to stop there just to show you what I did there. So I went up to this B chord with the B flat shape, and then it moves up to the 4 chord, the C, and then it walks down through B, B flat to A. And what I did was strum up and down with the thumb going down and the pad coming back up. Not down, 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 down. I think it's much smoother coming down, up, down, up. So let me slow that down just to hear how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum. So it ended on a nice upstroke. And upstrokes, they give a lilt to the song too. From the top one more time, and I'll just keep going this time. 1, 2, 3. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I watch them roll away again. Well, chorus. Sitting on the dock of the, to an E major, tide roll away, another E major. I'm sitting on the dock of the, wasting time, to the E major again. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I had nothing to live for, looks like nothing ever comes my way. No, I'm just sitting on the dock of the, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Now we're going to the bridge. Looks like nothing ever changed. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. At 2,000 miles I roam, just to make this dock my home. Now I'm sitting on the dock of the, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. So now we've come to the end of the song, the coda, which is a 1, 6 major, 1, 6 major, G, E, G, E chord progression. And over that we can play the melody, which is whistled on the record. So the melody for the coda starts with the index finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string. The next note, just 1, 2, 3 frets higher. Put the little finger down, and you've got the first 2 notes, 7 and 10. 7, slide down to the 5 with the index, and then the 7 on the 2nd string, 7th fret. So I like to learn licks like this in little segments and then put them all together. So let's practice that a couple of times and get that under our fingers. Index, pinky, index, slide down 2, index, and then ring, 7th fret, 2nd string. Da 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 da. So practice that a couple of times. Yeah, we've got that. Let's move on to the next part, which is I slide into the 7th fret on the 2nd string with my ring finger. Hear that nice slide there? Then I put the middle finger down on the 6th fret, go back to the ring finger for the 7th, like this, get this sound going. Slide, 6, 7, then 5 with the index finger, 2nd fret, and then the 7th fret with the ring finger again. So let's learn that little lick. I like to employ the 10 times rule. If you can do it 10 times in a row without making a mistake, you're ready to move on. So let's put those first 2 parts together. The third part of the melody, of the whistling part, is hammering on from the 5th fret of the 2nd string to the 7th fret of the 2nd string. Then 5, 7, 5, and then the 7 on the 3rd string. So let's put all 3 pieces of this melody together. 7th fret, 1st string. And only one more little piece of melody and we'll have the whole thing under our fingers, which is 5, 7, and then 5, 5 on the 1st string, and then 7, which leads us to playing it again. So let's put the whole thing together. 7th fret, 1st string. 3,